The next tool that I'm going to be showing you is called a WW board, and basically what this is it is a whiteboard that you can draw on. As you can see, I can draw on it, and there's a couple different uses for it. But before I get into that, I would just like to say that you have to make sure that when you log into this that your students are above the age of 13. It made me do that at the sign-in. When I signed it, it made me check a box that was making sure that each student is above the age of 13. So that's just something you would need to check. And on that note, I'd like to talk about one of the ITSE standards that kind of deals with, which is cultivating responsible online behavior, including the safe and ethical and legal use of technology. So that is ITSE standard 1D. Just making sure that we're being safe with it. That age there is there for a reason, so just kind of going with that. What this whiteboard does here is a couple things. First of all, you can actually set this up with your classes. You can add people, and you could actually teach a class from home. So right now this would be very helpful if you wanted to do something. I will say it might be a little bit easier to use on like a tablet with a pen that works for the tablet, or a stylus, or even with a mouse. A touchpad doesn't work the best. This is my attempt at writing with just the touchpad here. Oops, as you can see, kind of tricky. It does work. You could probably make that out as 2 times 4 = 8, but it's a little bit tricky with a touchpad. And I know a lot of my students have Chromebooks, so it'd be a little bit tricky for them too unless they had a mouse. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind there. It does work with the Chromebook. They could figure it out. But again, if your school has iPads, that might be even a little bit better. So a couple of its uses, like I said, I could teach a live lesson to my students while on this whiteboard. I could record it and then save it and then put it online for them to look at. Or there's actually live collaboration on here where you can just add a bunch of people and everybody can be writing on the whiteboard at the same time. I mean, this whiteboard, it can go full screen. You can move it around. See, I can move it around and I could write over here. Everybody could be doing different stuff on the whiteboard, and it's a good collaboration tool that when you're done, you can kind of just print off or kind of look at a little bit more. You can zoom out like that. You can use color, erase, just write with normal text in here if you want to, and add shapes and stuff like that. So it's pretty incredible website that really didn't take much to sign up. I just had to type in my email and I was good to go on that. It was free, of course. So if I could figure out how to get out of there we go. So yeah, I guess my purpose for this was to kind of figure out another way to collaborate. Collaboration is a big part of education, whether it's students collaborating with other students on a project, they could use this, or if it's teachers collaborating with teachers, or even teachers collaborating with students. You can all sign up and all get on there at the same time and kind of do that. My other ITSE standard that I have is ITSE standard 3C, which says inspire a culture of innovation and collaboration that allows time and space to explore and experiment with digital tools. That's exactly what this is. It's a collaboration tool that allows students to explore with technology while doing the content that they're supposed to be doing.